Hi everyone, welcome to another video from eLearning portal. In today's video, I will show you how students can obtain certificates in Moodle. Firstly, I'll show you how to install the custom certificate plugin from the Moodle's plugin directory. Secondly, I will show you how to set up the certificate with various text fields. And finally, I will show you how students can download their certificates. So let me show you how this is done. Alright, so in my course, I want students to obtain a certificate once they complete all the activities within the basics section. Okay, so all these activities need to be completed and then the student can download or obtain a certificate. So first we'll install the plugin called Custom Certificates from the Moodle plugin directory. So let's go to moodle.org and at the bottom, you see plugins. Click on plugins. So in the search box, type in custom certificate. And click on search. I'll copy and paste the direct link within the description of this video and you can just click on it and it will take you to this page. We will download and install the custom certificate. So let's click on this. And then download the appropriate version. So under versions, you can see your Moodle installation. So make sure you download the correct version of your Moodle installation. Okay. So my Moodle installation is 3.11. So I'll download this version. And you'll see it will download to your computer. Go back to your Moodle directory or installation and click on Site Administration. Click on Plugins and Install Plugins. Now drag and drop the downloaded zipped file in the file upload location. Click on Install Plugin from the zipped file. It validates the plugin. Click on Continue. Scroll down and you'll see when all these are the status is okay, you can click on Continue. Once here, scroll down to the bottom and click on Upgrade Moodle Database Now. Okay, so here it's busy installing the custom certificate. Let's click on Continue. Okay, so now we can tweak some certain settings within the custom certificate installation. Allow verification of all certificates. Leave this, everything you can leave as is. Okay. Then email students. If set, this will email the student a copy of the certificate when it becomes available. Okay. Let's leave everything as is and click on Save Changes. Okay, now it's installed. Let's go back to our course. And we want to implement the custom certificate within this course, within the section Basics. Okay, so let's turn editing on by clicking Turn Editing On. Scroll down and we want to add the custom certificate just below the last test. Okay, so let's click on Add an activity or a resource. And you'll see the custom certificate will be under C, Custom Certificate. So let's click on it. We can provide a name. I'll call it the certificate of completion. You can provide a name specific to your needs. Under options, delivery options, send the file inline to the browser. Let's leave everything on its default. Okay. Set protection. Do you want to allow the certificate to be printed, modified, or copied? common module settings, leave everything on its default, and under restrict access, this is important. Okay, so let's click on restrict access and add a restriction. Now we want to add a restriction. The learners first need to complete all the activities within the basic section, and then they can access or can obtain the certificate. So I'll click on either activity completion, or I can click on if you want to allow them to obtain a certificate when the course is completed, you click on course completion. But for the purpose of this video, I'll show you activity completion. So let's click on activity completion, and now I can select certain activities. So I'll select functions, I'll add another one, activity completion again, then crossword, again activity completion. I can add functions and relationships, another one, functions basic, another one, functions assignment, another one, assignment 2, another one, and then also that one, then the test, and also the last one there. So that's all. Okay, so when the students complete all the activities within that section, they will obtain a certificate. Let's go under activity completion, and the students show activity is complete. Okay, they can view it. Okay, so now we don't even have to add completion tracking here, because this certificate will be the learners will not be able to access it once this is completed. Let's click on save and return to course. Okay, so now you can see the student needs to meet all these conditions before a certificate is awarded to the students. Okay, but currently the certificate is blank. Okay, so we'll need to set up a template for this certificate. So let's go back to site administration, and under plugins, scroll down to where you see custom certificate. Let's click on that. And now when you scroll down and you see manage templates, let's click on manage templates. Okay, let's create a new template, and we provided a name certificate of completion. This will be the width and this will be the height. We don't need a left and a right margin. Okay, so now we need to set up the various elements. Okay, so I've created a template within Photoshop, which I will import into Moodle. So you'll see next to the first thing we want to add is a background image, and that will be the image that I've created in Photoshop. So leave it on background image and click on add element. Once you click on add element, it will provide you with this window. Okay, so now we need to go and search for that template or element that I've created. So here's the template. I'll click on open, and I'll click on upload this file. Once it's uploaded, make sure that next to image, you select that image. First you need to save it. Go back, and now you'll see the image appears underneath no image. Okay, select that image and click on save changes. Okay, so now our background image is imported and inserted within our template. Okay, so let's look at the background. By clicking on reposition elements, you'll be taken to the template. And here you'll see the template is loading. You'll see it's all blank. There's just wording certificate of course completion, the certificate proudly presented to, and we'll add the student's name here. We'll add the course category as well as the course, as well as the principal and the teacher's name. Okay, so let's click on save and close. Now we need to add another element. Okay, so the next element we want to add is the student's name. By clicking in the drop down box, you'll see there are various elements that we can add to the certificate. Okay, so I want to add the student's name. So I'll click on the student's name and then click on add element. Now I can select the size of the text. I'll make it 20. Let's make it a bluish color. And then I can resize the width or resize the reference point, but I'll drag and drop that reference point. I can even change the font. So let's click on Save Changes. And now when I click on Reposition Elements, you'll see the name appears in the top left-hand corner. I can just drag it to where I want it. And I'll drag it here. So now it says Certificate of Course Completion, the certificate proudly presented to John Doe. Okay, and we can increase the size later on. Now I want to add the course category as well as the course name. Okay, so let's do that. We'll go back to Save and Close. And we'll add another element. This time we'll add a text element. And click on Add Element. Okay, so in the text element, we can type in a text here, and I want to add some text. Successfully completed the course. Okay, so it will read successfully completed the course, and let's resize that to 20, and I'll make it a yellowish color. Okay, now click on Save. Okay, so let's reposition that element. You'll see it ends up there in top left hand corner. Let's drag it down. You'll see now it reads certificate proudly presented to John Doe for successfully completed the course. Okay, let's drag it up a bit and just make sure that it aligns with the name. Okay, so next element we want to add the course title as well as the category. Okay, so let's save and close. Again, we'll add a text element. So let's click on text, add element. And then I want to state here within the category. Okay. And we'll make it 20 and make this lighter. Okay, let's click on save. Again, let's reposition, drag it down. Okay, it looks nice. Okay, so successfully completed the course, and we'll add the course name now within the category, and we'll add the category name. Okay, so let's save and close. So now all we need to do is we need to add the course name and the category name, and this is done automatically by selecting either the course name. So first we'll select course name, add element, and you'll see the course name is already selected. We can increase the size. Let's increase the size to 20. Click on save, and you'll see Moodle automatically generates the course name from the course that we are in. Okay, so you'll see there, study is this correct? Course name. Okay. Just close there. Save. Okay. And now save and close. And now add another element. And this time we'll choose the category name. Okay. Let's click on add element. Make it 20 and make it a yellowish color. Save. Again, reposition, And there's our... Okay. Okay, so let's add the teacher's name. So let's click on the drop-down box, click on text, add element, and now we can add the teacher's name. Let's say this is John Doe is the teacher's name. Let's click on save, reposition elements, and we'll just drag it just to where it says teacher, and maybe we should make it another color there. Let's choose a white color and make it 20 pixels. Okay, so there we go. It's John Doe is the teacher, and the principal. Let's add another text element and make that Jane Doe. Okay, increase the size, and let's make that white also, and click save. Okay, let's resize that. Okay, so now we have our completed certificate. Okay, so let's save this. So there's our certificate, and let's save this again. Okay, so once I'm done adding all my fields, and I'm happy with the way my certificate looks. So I'm happy with the way it looks. Okay, I need to add it to the course. Okay, so you know I've already added the name certificate of completion to the course, but now I need to draw on this template that I've created. Okay, so let's go back to our course. Under functions, and here's my certificate. If I click on it now and click on view certificate, you'll see we'll end up with a blank certificate. Here you can see there's nothing on my certificate. Let's go back and I'll show you how to add that template and link it to this certificate. So click on the gear icon and click on edit certificate, not edit settings, edit certificate. Here you'll see the same window as before, but now since we already created the template, we can link the template to the certificate by selecting the template and then clicking on load. Are you sure you wish to load this template? Yes. So now you see we've replaced the empty template with the one that we've created. So let's click on save. Let's go back to our functions. If we scroll down and click on our certificate of completion now and click on view certificate, you'll see that it's the certificate that we've just created. And you'll see although it said my site's name, it now changes to the course name as well as the category name. And here you'll see there's certificate of course completion, John Doe, etc. Okay, it looks nice to me. Let's go back. There's my certificate. Now I'm going to show you how learners can obtain this certificate by completing the activities. So let's log in as a learner. Okay, so let's log in as Andy again. And now let's go to the course. Scroll down and you'll see there's the certificate of completion. And once Andy has done all these activities, he can now access the certificate of completion by clicking on it. He can click on view certificate. And there it's loading. You'll see there Andy Cap. successfully completed the course on functions within the category Mathematics for Homeschooling. We can also add Andy's grade here or any other achievement. So let's look at the administrator's view on the certificate. Andy will also receive a notification on obtaining that certificate. Okay, so let's log out and log back in as administrator or teacher. Okay, so when we go to the course now, when we scroll down and click on the certificate, you'll see recipient is 1, and there's Andy who received a certificate, and there's the certificate code. We can also download the file. Let's click on download the file, and it will download that PDF, and Andy can also download the PDF or the certificate and share it with his friends. Okay, so there's the certificate. And this is how easy it is to create a certificate, install the plugin and modify it on Moodle, and allow students to obtain a certificate on either activities completed or the course completed. I hope this video was useful. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for further videos in my channel.